Hi, this is Sorsha. Yesterday I went in town. I had to pay some bills and get some groceries for my family. I went into Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and I decided to stop by the hospitals to see what was going on there because I've heard some hospitals are packed, I've heard other hospitals are empty, and I wanted to see what Mount Pleasant's hospitals were because this is where I'm at. So next you will see the footage and you can decide from there. Okay, so I just drove through here once because I thought I was recording and I found out that I didn't, but we're going to do this again real quick. Here's the Applebee's. They're popping a little bit. Driving up here to the hospital. And I already drove through here once and there was like nothing going on. See the emergency entrance, and then there's the movie theater back there. It's totally empty. Drive up here again, hopefully don't look suspicious because I already drove through here once before, but again, here's the one end, totally dead. Here's the east entrance, and that sign there, it says please use the main entrance. And again, I don't know if you can see through the windows or not, but there is absolutely nobody inside. Nobody. We're coming out to the main entrance here. There's a couple cars over here. Totally dead. Emergency main entrance. Totally dead. Ambulance. Totally dead. Not even an ambulance. And then you got all the employee cars out here. Again, there's the ambulance entrance. Nobody there. The main entrance is totally pretty much fucking dead out here. There is nothing going on at this. And this is a new hospital. Again, there's the main entrance. Says emergency. There ain't no emergency. The emergency is people not being able to work. Okay, so this is the main entrance. Oops, unfocused. Of the hospital. The other hospital, that's the cancer center. Main entrance, nothing. And I already drove around this whole thing, but it wasn't recording yet again. There's nothing on the back side either. It's totally empty. This is where most of the people are. You're good, honey. So, I don't know what is going on with everybody else's hospitals, but it's not happening here.
I can shake this off. Now I can't make this. I've been drunk 3 times this week. Spent all my money on a fleeting moment. I've been drunk 3 times this week. Spent all my money on a yes, things were sweet 3 months ago. Those things that I said, they were shot when I was living. Yeah, I meant it on my own, and I thought.
Okay, so I showed you guys the hospitals earlier, 2 of them. One was McLaren, and then one was CMU's Hospital, Michigan, whatever it is. I don't even know because I don't go to hospitals. Anyways, I've been all through town today, and there's people out, and I can tell you for sure what is popping. Coffee. Coffee. We're here getting coffee. So you can basically tell who is actually making money out here and who is not. Like, who is probably going to lose their homes are all these small business people that are forced to close down because they have nothing essential to society, which is pretty bogus, but that's the way it is. So, again, like, the roads are still being traveled on. There's people still out. I wanted to record them, but I didn't, trying to respect some people's privacy, but there's a bunch of idiots out here with masks on. I don't know if they're ill, or I'm assuming they're not, because if you're ill, you tend to not go out in public, which means these people are using face masks for no reason. They do not help anybody that is not sick. So if you're wearing a face mask out there, you're an idiot. You're part of the problem. Leave the face mask for the people that actually need them. If you're not sick, don't use them. Because you're not doing it. You look stupid. You look like part of the problem. And you are not helping yourself or anybody else by spreading panic and fear because you're an idiot. Okay, so that was in town, and like I said, I seen a lot of people with face masks on, and I was not happy because of two reasons. Either, one, you are sick, so you should probably not even be out of the house, or two, you are not sick, and you're dumb, naive, or ignorant to the fact that you should only wear this if you're sick or if you're taking care of somebody that's sick. Not to mention, I've seen a lot of people touching their face while they're wearing the face mask, and once you've touched your face, you've just defeated the entire purpose of wearing it. So I'm going to show these videos. They're from the World Health Organization itself. You can go to the webpage. It pops right up as soon as you search for World Health Organization, and but I'm going to show you right here why all of this is just more fuel to the fear porn, to all the fear and everything that's going on right now, and why people shouldn't be wearing them unless, they work in like a healthcare industry or something that, where somebody's infected or could potentially be. Those are the people that should be wearing them, and if you are wearing them, it should be directly from, well, you shouldn't even really be wearing it in public at that point in time. You should dispose of it as soon as you leave the area of the contaminated person. So this whole thing is just wrong, and I'm going to show you why. Alright, so pay attention.
Medical masks like this one cannot protect against the new coronavirus when used alone. When you wear them, you must combine with hand hygiene and other preventive measures. WHO only recommends the use of masks in specific cases. If you have cough, fever, and difficulty breathing, you should wear a mask and seek medical care. If you do not have these symptoms, you do not have to wear masks, because there is no evidence that they protect people who are not sick. However, if you are healthy, but you are taking care of a person who may be infected with the new coronavirus, then you should wear a mask whenever you are in the same room with that person. And remember, if you choose to wear a mask, use it and discard it properly, and clean your hands with alcohol hand rub or soap and water. For more information on mask use, other preventive measures, and the new coronavirus, check WHO website at who.int. Thank you.
Okay, again, so like she said, it really does not do anything for you if you are, not sick or working with sick people.
If you do not have any respiratory symptoms such as fever, cough, or runny nose, you do not need to wear a medical mask like this one. Mask alone can give you a false feeling of protection and can even be a source of infection when not used correctly. Masks should only be used by healthcare workers, caretakers, or by people who are sick with symptoms of fever and cough. Why? Because healthcare workers and caretakers are in close contact with ill individuals, so they're at higher risk of catching COVID-19. And sick people should wear masks to protect others from small droplets that can come out when they cough or sneeze. So, for healthcare workers, caretakers, or individuals who have fever and cough, this is how you should wear a mask. Before touching the mask, clean your hands with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. Inspect the mask for tears or holes. Verify which side is the top. This is where the metal piece is. Then identify the inside of the mask, which is usually the white side. Then fit the mask on your face. Pinch the metal strip or stiff edge so it holds to the shape of your nose. Adjust the mask over your face, covering your mouth and chin, making sure there are no gaps between your face and the mask. Do not touch the front of the mask while using it to avoid contamination. If you accidentally touch it, clean your hands. To take off the mask, remove the elastics from behind without touching the front and keep it away from your face. Discard the mask immediately in a closed bin and clean your hands. It is important not to reuse a mask. Replace it with a new one as soon as it gets damp. And remember, the best way to protect yourself from the new coronavirus is frequently cleaning your hands with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. Stay safe and see you next time.
Okay, so basically, yeah, if you're walking around with a face mask and you're touching yourself and going about your daily business like it doesn't matter, it does. You look more like a fool than you do anything else, because the only people that should really be wearing these things are people that are dealing with people that could or are infected, or, like somebody that works at a hospital or in a medical field, or somebody that is infected and is like strolling about trying to do stuff or whatever, like has to leave, should only be leaving the hospital to go into direct quarantine. So the people that are not sick should not be wearing face masks. All right. It's just, you're adding to a problem. You're not really helping anything. Okay, so again, let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have any suggestions of other topics that you'd like to see, go ahead and throw that in there. I'd like to thank you all for being here, and you should take this time to be healthy and enjoy time with your family instead of being scared and spreading fear porn. Again, if there's anything that you have that you'd like to share, like, are you going through the same type of things? Are you seeing the same things? Or are you seeing something different? If you are, that's great. Put it out there. Let us know what's up so that everybody has a good understanding of the totality of the situation, rather than just what the media or the mainstream media is leading us to believe. Because right now I see more idiots than I see illness, and stupidity seems to be the greater illness here. So thanks again for joining me, and everybody take care. You have to be the change to see the change.
I've been drunk 3 times this week.